Hey guys, Ricky here again. I just want to run you through a little introduction to the Huddle SharePoint site and what that means for Paul Davis restoration. So to get started, what we're going to do is go to the portal.office.com login page, and we're going to plug in our email address. And our password. All of these are things you should have prior to starting this process. And if you do not have these, please let me know. I can get them to you via text or email. I just need to know that you need them. So now that I'm logged in, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Outlook. This is where I'm going to see an invitation to the SharePoint site. This is all something you should receive in your pauldavis.com email address. All right. So here's the email. It will say Enrique Ruiz has shared this site with you. Here's the link to the Huddle page and also a button that says follow this site to get updates. I'm just going to go to the Huddle page by clicking on go to the Huddle. And since I'm already logged in on my browser, I should have no problem accessing this page as I am listed as an active user. Now this is the Huddle homepage. You'll notice everything's kind of loading a little bit slower on my screen. That's because I am using a virtual desktop. This will run a lot faster on your personal computers and on your mobile devices. It's just a little slow because it is a virtual device. So once the page loads, the main thing I want to look for is that this button is set to following. If it's not set to following, I might have trouble finding it on the mobile application or when I log into just the SharePoint site. So now that I mark it as following, I might also want to save this to my favorites. If you're on Google Chrome, you can save it to your favorites bar. Same thing, and this is Microsoft Edge. So I can save it here. That way it'll be easier for me to see it a little later on. Not exactly sure how to view the favorites bar in Edge, but in Chrome it's fairly easy to do through the bookmarks settings. But now that I'm on the Huddle page, I can also see any news or updates about the company. There's also going to be links along the right side for things like requesting PTO, submitting SPIF requests, making MVP nominations, requesting support for different types of issues, and links to RMS, PD Connect, and several other applications that we use. On the left-hand side, you'll see Documents, which is going to be our most important section on the SharePoint site. You'll also see links to things like PTO approvals, SPIF approvals. The access for these will be limited by your role in the company. So technicians, unfortunately, won't be able to see things like PTO approvals. Now in the document section, this is where all of our company files will be located. Now you hear me say the word library a lot as we're going through this process, and that simply refers to the document library that exists on our SharePoint site. All right, so now this has been a quick tour of SharePoint, specifically the Huddle page. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. This will be something that is going to be very important for our company moving forward and will be an important resource for you for any day-to-day tasks. Thank you.